Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? I just want to do some bed rant. I'm transparent with you guys, so I'm involved talking about a lot about my process with you guys. I some videos came on my what do you call it, algorithm on my YouTube channel, and I clicked on them, and some interesting things were said that could be true about me because they came to me. I mean, I didn't like seek this. But then again, it could be just nonsense or random or stupid, but it doesn't, or it could be true. So I just want to share what it was and all that. So these things came on my feed, if you want to call it that, and I clicked on them, and one of them said, a bunch of them said different stuff. One of them said elites, like the higher up people that rule the world have been watching me and they're impressed with me or something. They're impressed with how I deal with the stress in my life and how I don't return evil for evil. And I don't always make my best possible social move. I let someone else take the joke or have the joke or take the credit. And I'm very like non-assuming that way. I don't just show all my cards. I don't go for the gusto and try to be the center of attention at all times. I just walk away, and someone, according to these videos, someone notices that and is impressed with it, kind of likes it, that I'm it's enough that I know I could have taken the joke. I know I could have done this or that, and I don't care. I just walk away, let someone else do it. And they consider that intelligence. Intelligence is restraint a lot of the time. Someone that just shows all their cards all the time usually doesn't have any more cards to show. And I don't do that. I just let someone else take the joke. I walk away, and I got tons of things I could have said or done, And then another couple of these videos were saying that this could be true. You don't know this. That a long time ago, some people made a deal with the devil to have me destroyed. In other words, they came to the devil and offered something to the devil of themselves in return for the devil to destroy me. Or in other words, they made a deal to have me destroyed. And it didn't work. Present day. Fast forward to present time, it didn't work. I'm still here. And now the devil's mad that they wasted his time. And the devil is exacting the same thing they wanted for me on them with interest. In other words, the people that wanted me destroyed are now at the wrath of the devil because the deal didn't work and I'm still here. So the devil is going to take those things out on them, but with interest. In other words, worse than what they wanted for me is going to happen to them that wanted me destroyed. And I don't understand the whole deal because I'm not the devil, and I'm not. A lot of that's above my pay grade, but something to do with that effect. The devil is mad because the deal went south because I'm still here. And now the people that wanted me destroyed are under the devil's wrath. And the devil's going to exact what was supposed to happen for me on them with interest. In other words, even more. But the good news is for me that contract didn't work, so it's over. In other words, I'm in the clear now. The dust hasn't cleared though. I'm still in the fog because a lot of this is still in recent memory or memory period. And I haven't just cleared the cobwebs yet, but basically the trial is over according to these videos for me. And so I've won, but I still feel like I'm still kind of dazed and confused, Led Zeppelin, because of what has happened. But I'm actually, it's over for me. I've already, I've won. I'm not on cloud nine right now is all I'm saying. But things will get better. The video said this. First of all, I'm telling you what the video said. Second of all, that's what the video said. And third of all, the videos came to me. I didn't seek these things. They just came to my feed. And so cool / weird stuff there, but you don't know that that's not true. You Christians believe in God and you don't have any proof. So I have no proof of this, but that doesn't make it any more or less true than people that believe in God and say that's got to be true. There may not be a God, but then again, you guys think there's a God. Well, this may not be true, but then again, it may be true. It would explain a lot in my life. It would. Like how come disaster trouble has followed me all my life. I got stabbed in the back by a dude named Dorian. Didn't even find the knife and never did anything to him, but I came 3/8 of an inch from my spine. You know, things like that happening to me. And I was going to say something and I kind of lost my mind there. Lost my mind. I lost my mind. You know, just, you know, I've been singled out. Like, you know, the kids picked on me. The kids chose to pick on me. That was their choice. They just picked on me. I had to have a dad that was a Navy dude that beat the crap out of me. He might have been in on that. That might have been something to do with this. We don't know that. You know, and then not knowing what was really going on, I took it all on myself. I took it like something's wrong with me. Maybe I brought this on myself. Maybe I'm a bad person. You know, I didn't know. I didn't see behind the curtain and see that this was like a setup and it wasn't my fault. It was being done to me. But the video went on to say that people don't do this to nobodies. You guys get that? Somebody wanted me destroyed for a reason. I'm a threat to someone, or I have something that I'm supposed to do that might be important that someone doesn't want to happen. I'm not just a zero, you know. So it's good news. That's good news too. Somebody wanted me out of the picture, and there's a reason for that. Meaning there's something I'm supposed to do that might be important. In other words, and on top of that, the video said that the video didn't fail just because of me. I mean I'm not just still here because of my own strength, even though that's part of it, but also I'm protected by something that the people that wanted me destroyed didn't either underestimate it or didn't see. Something's protecting me, in other words. It's not just all my own doing. They didn't know who they were messing with, but not just me, but the force or forces that protect me as well. So, and I can't prove that either. You know, you can't prove the Bible's true either, you know, but, you know, I'm being protected and I was strong. I didn't fall for it. In other words, I didn't, you know, that they're saying that the video said that, you know, the higher ups, the elites are actually impressed also that like I said, like I didn't become evil myself because evil was done to me. And that impresses somebody somewhere. I didn't become what was done to me. I didn't become my dad because that happened to me. I didn't become these childhood abusers, that bullies. I didn't become a bully myself, even though I was bullied. And somebody somewhere is impressed with that, according to these videos. I don't just take the evil that someone does to me and then do that myself to somebody else. I don't do that. Someone's impressed. Take it or leave it. I don't know. I'm just telling you what happened on the videos. You can check out my video YouTube search history and you can see that I watched them, and you can watch them yourself. I'm not pulling any strings or punches here. That's just what happened. So cool. I think it's interesting. At least it's interesting, eh? I mean, even if it's a pile of rubbish, it's still an interesting story, and you don't know that it's not true. Neither do I. So anyway, I got good sleep last night. Jeez, man, I just woke up. I could have been doing YouTube all this time, but I was zonked out. So, and shower day, I got to do my hair. I got to shower this morning. So that may make me do less YouTube than otherwise as well, because I got to do the shower. So do I want to do anything before the shower on YouTube? Because I like to, it takes 3 hours for my hair to dry, and I like my hair to be dry before I start my walk. So I don't have that much time. Seems like you guys like the lesson I did. I appreciate that. You know, I give you guys what I know about music. You know, you guys seem to like the lesson. So not another lesson probably I won't do. And I've been boning up on my math. Another math video might be coming sometime, but not right this second. And then I've got another trilogy I'm going to be working on, but I probably don't have time to do that this morning because I had to do my shower. So maybe I'll do a jam video. That sounds good. And then I'll do my shower. So, anything else? And I just want to say that I'm really, I say this a lot, But then again, I mean this, or I wouldn't say it at all. I really love you guys, my fans. When I walk around and you guys give me such good energy, love, and support, I really appreciate that. You guys may or may not know I barely have any friends, and I have no family. So you guys, my friend, you guys, my fans are my family, the most I know. So thank you for your love and support and all that. I appreciate it. Anyway, I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.